Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So in this video we are going to be creating this simple everyday makeup look. It's like a very simple, just concealer, no foundation, just a little bit of coverage, a little bit of something on the cheeks, lips and the eyes. So that's pretty much it. It's a very simple look. I think I'm going to be doing a voiceover for this look. So without wasting much time, let's get started with today's video. Before which, please take a moment to hit the red color subscribe button right underneath this video and also hit the bell notification so that you get notified every single time I upload. So without wasting much time, let's get started. So guys, this is my face without any sort of makeup. I have so much of hyperpigmentation, dark circles and stuff like that. I just wanted to show you a before shot. So starting off with a cream, this is the Lakme 9 to 5 day cream, and the reason why I use this cream is because it has SPF 20. However, if you have sensitivity issues and if you're allergic to fragrance, then skip this cream. Use a sunscreen, use a moisturizer and top it off with a sunscreen, whatever you regularly use, because this has a lot of fragrance. So I'm just massaging this onto my face, and moving on to the next step, I have the Lakme Absolute Blur Perfect Primer. Now this step is definitely something that you can skip. I just wanted to give you an option so that it'll be easier for you. So next thing is color correction. So I have all of these hyperpigmentation areas, so I need to color correct, for which I'm using a lighter orange shade. I'm using a palette for this. I don't usually dunk my brush into the palette. It's not very hygienic, so I just take it out, and as you saw, I warmed up that product between my fingers and then I used it underneath my eyes, over the eyelids, because we are not going to be using too much of eyeshadows today. So I just thought I would color correct my eyelid as well. If you have a lighter skin tone than mine, you can mix the orange corrector with a concealer and then use it like a lighter peach corrector. I also used it around my mouth because obviously I have hyperpigmentation around my mouth as well. Today's agenda is actually to keep the layers as minimum as possible. I don't want to pile on product and make it look cakey, and it's going to be heavy throughout the day. So now I'm just pressing all that corrector in with the sponge. You can use any sort of sponge. This is because we use the fingers and it can leave kind of like streaky marks, so it's better to set it with a sponge, like press it down with a sponge. Now I'm going to be setting my color corrector with the help of this K Beauty compact powder. This compact powder is awesome. It has so much coverage. It's very smooth, finely milled. It's very beautiful, you guys. So I like to set my color corrector because I don't want it to mix in with the concealer, and I don't want that oranginess, peachiness underneath the eyes. For concealer, I'm using a shade that matches my skin tone. It's a little bit of a pinkier tone to my skin tone, just a little bit, neutral to pink tone, I would say. You want to use a shade that is matching to your skin tone and not anything highlighting, because you're not going to use it all over your face. You're just going to use it to conceal. So you need something that matches your skin tone, and I recommend that you use a brush because you want to use very little product and you want the most coverage out of that very little product that you have applied. So using a brush helps you to do that. So this is again keeping the layers minimum so that there is no creasing and there's no heaviness throughout the day. It's an everyday makeup after all. You want it to last throughout the day without caking up and stuff, so just stick to a brush and just pat it in. Don't rub it or drag it. And around the mouth, I like dragging it because I'm not bothered about too much coverage around the mouth and on my forehead and stuff like that. So I'm just dragging it carelessly. I'm not worried about dabbing and increasing the coverage. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. It beautifully merges with the skin, and that's why I said we're just going to be using a concealer, not a foundation. It needs to merge with your skin, and that is why you need to use a concealer that is exactly same as your skin tone. So yeah guys, so just focus on kind of covering up all the pigmented areas, problematic areas, and once you're done with that, just press it in with a sponge, because that's going to give like a very smooth, flawless finish. And if you hear pitter patter, it's because it's raining here. So yeah, don't mind that. So yeah, now that our concealing is done, we want to set our face in place so that the concealer and those things that we have applied, all the cream products, they do not move. This is the best compact that I've used till date. Like you can see, it not only mattifies the skin, it also provides some coverage. So that's like something that's so perfect for an everyday use. You can see that my face has instantly mattified. A dewy look might seem very nice, but on a daily basis, when you're out and about, a matte look is better because you're gonna sweat anyway, and everything is gonna slip and slide and make it even extra dewy. So now I have also set my entire face with a bigger brush, very lightly. Now again, for eyebrows, I'm using a eyebrow pencil rather than a powder or a pomade, because it's an everyday look. You want very soft, very softly defined eyebrows and not like harsh block eyebrows. Even though I do enjoy that sort of a look for an everyday purpose, this is very nice. And the tip of the eyebrow pencil is also very thin. It also comes with a spoolie, which makes it very handy, and you can easily draw your eyebrows. You can see it's a very subtle difference. And yeah, for face, we're just going to add some color back to the face, a little bit of color. This is a beautiful blush by Wet n Wild. I'm using a very little amount. You can't even see it on camera, but in real life it does look very beautiful. Even though the shade name is called Mellow Wine, it's a very beautiful nude color, especially for dusky skin tone. I'm taking it up until my temples. That's going to make your face look a little bit slimmer. And I'm taking the same shade kind of on my eyelids as well, as a very light wash of color. Again, you can skip this step if you do not like this sort of a look. And moving on to Kajal, I'm using my favorite Faces Ultim Pro Intense Gel Kajal. I'm lining my upper waterline first, simultaneously my lower waterline as well. You know, when you do this, it gets lined. Your lower waterline also gets lined. So two things are done at a time. And just applying a little bit of Kajal on my outer corner of the lower lash line, just a little bit, and smudging it with the help of a smudger that the Kajal comes with. So it's very handy. And I'm just slightly smudging it, and on the top lash line also, whatever is left, I'm just smudging that Kajal. And you also have a little bit of Kajal on the upper waterline, so it's going to give a very nice soft defined look. So I'm just working on that bit of it. It might seem like I'm doing so many steps, but these steps make it look very natural, and you can do all these steps very quickly in about 5 to 10 minutes, I would say. And I'm curling my lashes. This is a must step. You know, do not skip on curling. That's how your lashes are going to look nice and voluminous. And I'm using this mascara by Maybelline. I'll leave the link to it in the description box below. Alternatively, you can also use the Blue Heaven Walk Free mascara, which is also great. I really like that mascara as well. And you have to coat the lashes from the root. Moving on to all of our favorite part, which is the lips. This has been my favorite lip liner ever. This is the K-Beauty lip liner in the shade High Impact. Such a beautiful pinky nude shade. I have a whole review on all the K-Beauty lip products. You can check it out. And for lipstick, I'm using this lipstick, which is only 85 rupees. It's the Walk Free lipstick from Blue Heaven, and the shade is Plum Desire, which is a beautiful neutral pink sort of shade. Finishing off the look with eyebrow setting mascara type thing, and that's my final look. It looks very subtle. It looks really effortless and beautiful. So if you enjoyed this video, give this video a big thumbs up. Please share, comment, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you next time in another interesting video. Until then, take care. Tata. Bye bye.